Good morning. Good morning, everybody. I hope everyone slept well last night. I definitely did. Um, I woke up really early this morning. Well, I actually wake up early a lot. Lately I've been sleeping late, but today I woke up earlier than I normally do, and I feel great. Um, and I hope you all are having a beautiful morning. And for those of you who are just getting home on another side of the world and about to lay it down. Safe journeys into dreamland. All right, let's get started. I'm excited. Okay, so for those of you who celebrate Halloween, be safe. All right. Um, you know, I don't know. I'm being led to look up Halloween. What's the tradition? I don't know. I don't know if Spirit wants me to speak on it. Just give me 1 second here. All right. Says spiritual meaning of Halloween is rooted in ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, a time that is marked a time that marked the end of the harvest and the beginning of winter. A season associated with death. It is seen as a time when the veil between the living and the dead is thin. Now, that's why I said I was led to look up Halloween because that one statement went through my mind, which was um, it is seen as a time when the veil between the living and the dead is thin. So anyway, it says symbolizes the cycle of death and rebirth, honoring ancestors and confronting fears. All right, modern interpretations often involve themes of transformation, reflection, and spiritual renewal. Hmm. Thinning of the veil. It says, thinning of the veil, it was believed that on this night, the boundary between the worlds of living and the dead become blurred, and spirits could return to earth. Honoring ancestors, warding off spirits, people would honor their ancestors and departed loved ones while also trying to protect themselves from malevolent spirits through rituals, costumes, and bonfires. It says prediction. The presence of spirits was also believed to make it easier for priests to predict the future. All right. I guess we got enough information on that. So, if you didn't know, now you know. All right. All right. So, I don't know if that's going to be important to the reading today. I'm not sure, but I'm going to go ahead and read. Um, I'm sorry. I'm listening. um, I don't think they want me to read that today. They wanted me to lead with this message I just read on about the about Halloween. So, Spirit, what would you like to share about what message do you have for us today? Okay. Okay. All right. Is there anything else? Nope. Okay. So we had will, we had communication. What is this? I don't know what this is. Some kind of fish, a bug, fish, a koi fish. I think it's a koi fish. It's very specific. Hold on, y'all. All right, y'all. I had to do some off camera investigation. I didn't want to be eating up my uh video time. So anyway, Will came out first. And of course, we know the wheel is, the journey of life, wheel of fortune, death, and rebirth. I actually looked it up. And I put this in here to represent, let me move though. I put this in here to represent the third eye chakra. Okay. And it's represents calmness, truth, stability, wisdom, communication, intuition, connection to the deep ocean. All right. And did I say serenity? All right. And this fish, again, this is rebirth, peace, life, abundance, and transformation. So they all are intertwined. Oh, this is also something is interconnectedness. This third eye chakra. All right. So something is coming back around. Something, even with okay, so All Hallows Eve, we talked about Halloween being death and rebirth. So spirits, something in your life is about to move forward. All right. Um some type of abundance. All right. And I feel like because we're in the age of Aquarius, and if we speak on intuition, everybody is coming online. All right. And everybody will have that abundant flow of energy, of knowledge, something of that nature. But I'm gonna jump in the cards and see what spirit really is saying here. All right. Um, let's see. No. Okay. Okay. I was getting ready to use one set. Spirit like no. All right. What would you like us to know? I wish I had some Halloween cards. Well, what would you like us to know about this energy on the table, Spirit? What would you like us to know? Hmm. What would you like us to know about the energy that's on the table? Okay, I got several. All right. And all right. So These two were together, and they were like this when they came out, and then this was separate. So, something else trying to come out. All right, this came out too. All right, so let me start with these two because they was together. It says, stop and reflect. Pause in your journey to appreciate how far you've come and where you are headed. All right. And it says, ignite ambition, pursue desires with drive, and face consequences bravely. Keep an open mind as answers reveal your journey. So, with this wheel right here, you're coming out of a pause. All right. You're coming out of a pause. You've been doing some self reflection, and now it seems as though um, you're about to, you probably went through a death and rebirth, and um, yeah, you're about to move forward. Um, you have a new take on life, a new there's a fire that's being lit, and it could be just all of us, because I remember I said that we're all coming online now. And so we've all going through a little pause right now. Um, and so with us coming online, we're going to move forward with either some new information or some new answers to why you're here, what you're here to, why you're here, what you're doing. All right. It's something like that. But anyway, then we had embrace the unknown. It says, venture into the mystery with an open heart, welcoming the lessons hidden in uncertainty. All right. So you may not know exactly, uh, understand exactly what you're going through or what you've been going through. Um, but Spirit is saying just embrace it, you know. Um, we're going as a collective, we're going through a death and rebirth. All right. Even the country, everything that's going on in the country right now with the government, that's gotta go through a death and rebirth too. All right. So what happens on the micro happens on the macro. All right. So we're all going through these changes. All right. And for your personal self, you could be awakening to some new gifts because you know with your intuition coming on board. And I keep saying intuition, you know, you get new information, maybe some downloads or something, it's gonna lead you to your abundance. And abundance doesn't necessarily mean financial. Abundance could mean uh abundance of whatever it is that you're pursuing, whether it be friendship, love, creativity, you know, just prosperity, all right, in all areas of your life. If you use your intuition and moving forward, this rebirth and moving forward, using your intuition will help you live more abundantly. All right. All right. And so it says higher wisdom, explore options, learn what you can, and expand your horizons. All right. So that's what we're doing right now. Um, you're being asked to explore some of the new ideas that have been coming to you intuitively. All right. And yeah, tap into some gifts. Look at this. I just cut the card on well, I'm leaving. um but yeah, tap into some gifts. do some research. Like I say, you probably get intuitive hits, meaning like, your higher self might be urging you or signaling you to try something that you never tried before, or pursue an idea that you never even thought about. Um, or things that's just been laying dormant. All right, you're being asked to tap into that. You know, and it's probably going to help you open up to a more abundant life, an abundant life, more fulfilled life. Excuse me. We repress a lot of stuff, we have a lot of stuff that's hidden within us, talents and gifts and stuff. And we've been so bogged down with surviving that we don't take the time to nurture those things that's hanging in the wind, just waiting to be plucked off the tree and explored. So we're going through a death and rebirth, and the spirit is saying, explore those parts of yourself. All right. I keep opening up to a vortex of creativity. It says, spiral to your creative vortex, unleashing imaginative power to manifest your dreams into reality. Yeah. So you exploring your options, perhaps pursuing something creative creatively. I had to really think about that. Creatively, opening up to that. Um, that could possibly lead you to, your abundance. All right. Like I say, you're getting some creative nudges. Oh, yeah. It says new heights. Let your connection with spirit ground you as you reach for the sky. hmm And I was just speaking about your connection to your higher self. Your intuitive hits are coming from spirit, and spirit is encouraging you, all right, encouraging you to capitalize off uh this rebirth that we're going through, this death and rebirth that we're going through. Like I say, you're leaving um a pause in your life. Maybe you've been stagnant, and you're doing something that you really don't have no passion for. You're just doing it just to survive. But oh wow, um, the spirit says it's time to thrive and believe, embrace growth, trust and promise. Keep an open mind. Answers reveal the path of fulfillment. Yeah, spirit is trying to lead you towards a more fulfilled life. All right, your spirit, God, your ancestors, the universe, whatever you want to call it. And it says, ride the current, because this is the energy that's here on the planet right now. All right, it's opened up. It's opened up. That is the way life is moving forward. All right, to be more expansive, to be more creative, to be more tapped in, to be more connected. All right, all right. Is there anything else, Spirit? Oops, hold on. Is there anything else you want to add to this? It says, enjoy the journey. It's time to enjoy the journey on life. All right. On the bottom of the deck, we have harmony's call. It says, embrace equality and pursue justice, harmonizing the energies to manifest a balanced and just outcome for yourself. What doesn't it say for yourself? But I'm saying for yourself. You know, you've probably been in conflict with yourself. You know, again, you have things that you like to do, you haven't been doing. You don't know if you can make money off of it because you built a lifestyle around, you know, the mundane, going to work, coming home, feeding the kids, you know, um, clout chasing, money grabbing. And those things don't really make you happy, you know? And so, how this ties into Halloween. If the spiritual meaning for Halloween was death and rebirth, Spirit is saying use this energy that's ushered in tonight to move forward. Um, um, you know, it's like the energy is here for a death and rebirth. All right. And whatever your intuition has been speaking to you about maybe getting started, rebirth yourself with that. Use this energy that's being ushered in. Ride the wave of it. I saw that card. Now I understand why I saw it. I got to ride. Is it over here? No. I thought I saw it. But anyway, it's definitely got a lot of embrace. Let this, you know, it ignite your passion. Right, use this energy that we are in with this while the veil is down, and rebirth yourself. Ride the wave of it. Oh, ride the current. There we go. Ride the wave of this, and and plant some new seeds for yourself. um it's time to thrive. But you got to believe in what, believe that you can thrive within your passions. All right. um and Spirit says enjoy the journey. Yeah. Embrace the moment, staying open to new experiences and lessons along the way. All right. It's going to show you something about yourself. you know um what this harmony calls, I just what I felt from that is you might be having an internal conflict with yourself. Again, you practicality versus creativity. How can I make money off my creative ventures? Or um, find a balance between that. But definitely, the the opportunity is here for you to get unstuck. All right. We're no longer the energy that is on the planet now. We're no longer having to do stuff just to survive. Spirit wants us to, how we raise our consciousness is by being authentic. How we raise our frequency is by being authentic. I remember I was really young. I probably was about 18 years old. And when Spirit told me, do what you love and the money will follow. You know, I bust out the gate doing that because, of course, then my connection to Spirit was much stronger, because I was fresh in the world. And of course, as time went on, I had to wrestle with life and I kind of got conformed. But now I'm back at that door and I appreciate that knowledge because I realized I guess I had to have a comparison of going to work and doing things because I just have to pay these bills. I was miserable. It takes so much of your life force away from you. And I had to find balance. You know, Harmony's call to me. This like judgment. You know, we're on a judgment right now. You know what I'm saying? If you don't get on board and because spirit ex- God or whoever you want to call it, source, it it expresses itself through us. And it can express itself through us if we are closed off, tired, frustrated, angry, depleted. All right, depleted of positive energy. It spirit um cannot flow through us like that. And so spirit wants a connection with all of us, not just some of us. You know what I mean? So again, this death and rebirth, this energy um that we're in right now, like I say, with Halloween, and this use this energy to usher in, put to death, do a death and rebirth to usher in a new self. All right. All right. So you can achieve an abundant life or whatever it is, you know, live a more abundant life. All right. All right. So, is there anything else, Spirit? All right. So, is there any more messages about this? I'm gonna get. Oh, this card. These cards just fell out my hand. Um, these cards just fell off the bottom. They was in my hand. It says sunrise. Every day brings new possibilities. Throne. You are in control of your destiny. And haven. Find peace in the spaces you create. Um, find peace in the spaces you create. So I have to go back to saying, you know, this is how you attain your autonomy over these big corporations and industries too. Instead of going, having to work for these other people and tell you what your worth is as far as how much you get paid, and then what you get paid is rarely what you deserve. You know what I'm saying? And Spirit is saying there's a new way to do things. There is really not new, but it's shining light on the new possibilities of thriving. All right. And having your own autonomy, you it's spirit is trying to show you how to take control of your own destiny, as opposed to what other people say you deserve. All right. And it's find peace in the spaces you create. Haven. What I feel with this one, what I sense with this is, when I was talking about the internal conflict that you have, because your body, your temple, you know, and you're full of turmoil, you're conflicted, and so it makes you agitated and uneasy. This is how spirit can come and dwell in your house and you can live more abundant. This is how spirit can work through you. All right. All right. So bottom of the deck, we got Bloom. It says love grows where it is nurtured. Again, do what you love and the money will follow. Okay? Do what you love and the money will follow. Um, all right. Uh I'm gonna give you a sacred force, and then I'm gonna let you go. I'm at 29. Okay. Give give you a sacred force and I'll let you go. All right, then. Okay. I cut the deck on knowledge. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. All right. Spirits. Any final messages? All right. We got retreat. So, okay, with this winter time, even right now, okay. So we might be moving into because I think we're moving into the winter season. All right. So with both of these right here, I saw it. I saw a hermit, doing some self-reflection. Um, that's probably what spirit is saying, through through the winter months. All right. Do some self-reflection, you know, explore some new possibilities with yourself. Pick up some hobbies over the winter. Um, do some things that you have never tried before. For instance, what did I just say the other day? I said I was gonna do work on something over the winter. Uh, I can't even remember. But I was just gonna pick up a hobby and see how I like it. Try some new things. Don't put so much pressure on it. Just have fun with it. But if you feel, and it's something that you connect to, don't do it just because, oh, this can make me money. Do it because um it's something that brings you joy. It's something that brings you peace. All right. And maybe try that. And if you get it together, something, do something that would ignite that flame back in you, where spirit can come and flow through your temple, your house, your haven. All right. All right. All right. So retreat again, like I said, I'm believing the spirit says use this winter as a time to connect with something you like. All right. We got 3 here. All right. It got activation. All right. And that was that flame of passion. So it looks like the message is repeating itself because we got stillness and how it was cold right there. And I think this was something about passion. Yeah, and ignite your ambition. Yeah. And so here is that retreat, and then we got activation. And activating that part of yourself, you know, could create some miracles in your life. All right. And then here again, we got refuge. Um, this can create some balance within yourself, you know, and it stop being so tense and bound up and closed off from the universe, and you can open up to the flow of life. All right, because we got flow on the bottom of the deck. All right, so this is all I'm gonna give you today. I really appreciate you. Hey, I'll give you some angel numbers real quick. Spirit, what's an angel number they can look forward to? Let them know. Um, what's a good angel number for them today? Something where they'll know this message possibly is for them. Okay, we got 20220. Act on your idea. Didn't I say that, y'all? Didn't I say that? Act on your idea. And 111. 1111. Wish come true. All right. See that? Do you see how that worked? All right. It says act on your idea. Realistic and practical approach. Remember when I was saying you're probably struggling between what's practical and what's, creative. Okay. Same difference. Realistic and practical approach to goals, divine timing, ambition, All right, we got that on activation, ambition. Okay, cooperation and discipline. It says you have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. There was a new heights card over here. All right, didn't we see that? I know we saw it. It's down here. I'm just messing up the cards. New heights. All right, new heights. It's on here. New heights. Okay. I know I just messed up the spread. Y'all ain't looking at it no way. It says you can reach new heights. Where it go? All right. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. It said something about that too. Thrive and believe. Embrace growth and trust the promise. It was something else. Okay. Love grows what's nurtured. All right. All right. So again, you see how the cards are just constantly telling you. So use this death and rebirth. All right. Use this season. Let this season um let the parts of you that no longer serve you put it to bed. All right. And so by spring, um you could rebirth yourself, or yeah, and grow some new ideas. All right. Um It says you're about to experience a spectacular ascent. 1111, wish come true. Moderation, patience, flowing, self realization, manifestation, gateway, taking action. You're in for a lucky break. It may come as happy news, experience new opportunities, or an exciting acquaintance. You will find yourself in the right place at the right time. It is not a coincidence, but a gift from fate. All right. So if you put the energy into it, get into the flow of things. We saw that. You never know where to take you. All right. But just because you took the time to invest in it, all right, is again, the fates take over. And if you believe in fate, but what they say, action, fate without action is something like that. I don't know. But take action on the shit right now. All right. um, so that's all I have for you today. All right. Angel number 0220 and 1111. Or people might say 1111. A lot of people always think that is and I just cut the cards and it's up to you. It's up to you to act on it. All right. But 1111, a lot of people like to say it's twin flame, whatever. But right here, it's saying it's a wish come true. All right. So act on it. All right. So again, that's all I have for you. You can take it or leave it. It's all up to you. And until next time,